Black Widow is very smart here. She knows that Hawkeye is a long-range fighter, so she closes the distance immediately. That's smart. However, there is an issue in pacing here. She goes down to a lower level, but then suddenly appears on the same level as him. That's an axe kick, an ankle kick, tornado kick, and then catches the kick and then rolls in and does a spinning back fist. And then the two of Texas switch right here, where they switch. Hey friends! John here, and welcome back to The Martial Actor, where I, your favorite black belt, react to all your favorite fight scenes from TV shows and movies. Today, I'll be reacting to fight scenes featuring Black Widow in the Avengers. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and let's dive right in.
Да? Это ее.
Ты слушай внимательно.
You were at 114 Selensky Plaza, 3rd floor.
This scene is a really great example of how every single scene in a movie should have its own physical and emotional arc where we should see a change in expectations. We start and we assume she's been captured, her life is in danger, and that she's in a sticky situation. And then we very quickly realize that this whole thing has been engineered by her. She's interrogating them and she's manipulating them in order to get the information she wants. We also see the emotional arc because it doesn't matter how much physical danger she's in. The scene doesn't change until she hears that her friend has been compromised, and that's what flips the switch for her. It's super interesting and it's good structural writing. And this choreo isn't anything particularly innovative. This scene is more about highlighting the absurdity of the situation than the actual choreography itself. And you can tell by the playful bongo music in the background, which is a fun choice, and then also juxtaposing it with this shot with Coulson, who's just like chilling. That was a breakaway chair, and I was hoping that we would get to see more escrimistic choreo right here with her using the chair leg as an escrimistic. She kind of just forgets about it though. That was a really great kip up. And right here she uses her signature acrobatic takedown. And it's fun to see those moves. They help reinforce the character's style. And they're making some interesting choices with camera angles here as well, which I like. I like it when filmmakers make different interesting choices. So that's cool to see.
Where's Barton now?
I like how you can immediately tell the difference in tone between this fight and the last one. This fight is darker and much more serious. And Black Widow is very smart here. She knows that Hawkeye is a long-range fighter, so she closes the distance immediately. That's smart. However, there is an issue in pacing here. She goes down to a lower level, but then suddenly appears on the same level as him, which makes me think that there was some content there that was probably cut for time. I like this wide shot, and I really like this bit right here where Hawkeye uses the recoil of the bow to close the distance between him and Black Widow. It's those really small things in choreo that are super innovative that I love seeing. And I think in this part of the clip you can see that Marvel hadn't quite figured out the formula for super polished fight scenes yet. It's just not quite as crisp and clean as it is in their later movies. Love the bite, and then that was an awesome backflip into the head slam against the railing. That looked great. And that left cross was framed perfectly. Let me know what other Black Widow content you want to see, and if you like what you saw, hit that like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications. And that's all I've got for you today. So take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you